Hello, hello. I'm Laura James, and I read the article called Disorder in Disguise. And the main part in that article, as far as nutrition goes, is that it's really important to maintain a balanced nutrition viewpoint. When diets and nutrition plans focus solely on restriction and dieting, it can have an adverse effect on mental health, and it can actually hinder progress ultimately. So it's really important that while people are trying to uh, change their nutrition, shift their nutrition, that they not become so fixated on nutrition that their eating becomes disordered. Having a balanced nutrition approach, a balanced behavioral approach to nutrition and healthy eating and healthy living will help clients reach their goals faster, and they'll be able to maintain a healthier lifestyle long term because of intentional behavioral changes. Instead of following a list of don'ts, they are able to integrate healthy choosings, things that they make a choice rather than just following a list of things that they shouldn't eat. Without intentional behavior changes, replacement of old habits, and their old habits are more likely to return. It's important for nutrition to be simply a part of their life instead of an all-consuming focus. As far as relating it to health coaching, clients usually know that there's a problem with body composition before they even seek support. They're very smart and they don't need a list. They don't need you to point things out to them. They're very, very smart. But they could benefit from a guide that could help them reframe their thought processes related to nutrition. My goal as a coach would be to help clients enjoy food as a fuel source, to face the reasons they may be seeking food as a source of comfort. So to face those things and to replace them with habits that are actually better and not causing problems. That way they can have a higher quality of life and better connect with their loved ones. Once they work through a plan, as noted on page 116 in our book, that could give them some additional support. We could tailor that as coaches to help them make better choices, to make plans, to execute their plans, to be very honest with themselves about where they're at, what they're doing. So it's very important that it's a more holistic approach to nutrition and guiding principles that can assist these clients reach their goals and maintain their healthy lifestyle long term. Biblically, God is a God of order. He's methodical. He goes to great lengths to prepare his people for tasks at hand. In 1 Corinthians 14:13, it says that he's not the author of confusion, but of peace. If a client is feeling, if they're not feeling peace with their nutrition plan, if they're feeling anxious, if they're feeling restricted, they may not want to stay on plan. They may deviate a little more easily. So if you can help them to see that this is not a confusing process, we can have a plan, you can execute it, you can be accountable, and that could point them further to seeing who God is, with that he's not the author of confusion. It's also important for clients to see and remember that the Bible also says in 1 Corinthians 10 chapter 10 verse 31, whether therefore you eat or drink whatsoever you do all to the glory of God. It honors God for his children to glorify him in all that they do, and that includes intentionally choosing nutritions that will fuel their created bodies to honor him. It's important to remember that Christ died for his people, that we will not be perfect, but that we can do our best to honor his name by taking care of our bodies. That way we can serve others. It's very important that we be in a position to be able to serve. And if we are not healthy, we're generally not always as able to help others as we could be if we were healthy. So we can do our best, even while not being perfect. We can try our best to honor him, and we can help others do the same thing. Thank you. Bye-bye.